Quebec when we built this church first in 1824. If you go east, west, and south, you'll find the oldest streets of the city. 2 blocks down, you'll find the location of the foundation of Montreal. Paul Chemin des Pierre de 1642. They came here with the purpose of converting local population to Catholicism. And with them, 40 people tagged along. So you didn't need such a big church to start with. A small chapel by the water, also called Notre-Dame, will be the very first place of gold in the city. Slowly but surely, the population of Montreal will grow, and the small chapel got too small. We moved into another one, and then we built an actual church for the parish. Not this one yet. A smaller one located on the street. All made of stone. Enlarged 3 times. You got the back of the used for 150 years, also called Notre-Dame. After 3 enlargements and 150 years of use, the population of Montreal overflows outside. Would you attend Christmas night mass here outside in Montreal? You may have heard of global warming. That is not happening here, that I've heard of. So people will demand a larger church that can fit more people, and it's finally in 1822 that the project of this big church is accepted. For the new church of Montreal, we want 2 things. We want this church to be big, and we want this church to be beautiful. So you are in the biggest church of North America. In 1829, not anymore. You're also in the first neo-Gothic style church, Gothic inspired from the Middle Ages, but with new building techniques. First of its kind, never built in Canada. So when it was time to look for a local architect able to achieve this style, we found nobody. We therefore went to New York City, and there we got ourselves an excellent Irish pulpit of 14 meters high, symbolizes the teaching of faith through time, carved by Louis-Philippe Hébert between 1888 and 1891. Pulpits were useful until constantly committed Vatican II. We used to do Latin masses, and the priest would explain the Latin mass from the pulpit. You can whisper, and the acoustic here is so good, everybody will hear you in the church. It became useless in the 1960s because we no longer do Latin masses here. We do French mass, and we're facing the crowd. And here we might as well let celebrity use it. One of them was Luciano Pavarotti, and he sang a beautiful Ave Maria for a Christmas concert held here in 1978. And speaking of beautiful music, you get at the back the pipe organ. Have a look, everyone, and tell me how many times do you think there is a pipe organ of the church? We are cleaning and repairing each of the 7,000 pipes. So how long does it take? 8 months. So by the beginning of fall, we should be having the organ functioning again. So what we have instead is an organ on the front, auxiliary, linked to the sound system of the church, and you have the impression of having the real organ being played for masses and weddings. As I know, some in the crowd here are pure, and you really want to hear the real thing, real fight words. Here's my suggestion to you. You just have to do like Celine Dion and book your wedding gift. There are some urban legends saying you have to wait 5 years and you need 300 guests to book the church. These are legends. There is no official waiting list and no minimum amount of guests to get married in this church. We do prioritize people from the city. If you're from elsewhere, then we'll have to talk a little bit. You will see in our travel continuous slide. The arches, spiral staircases, and front chapel here. 1978. Catholicism is no more in its golden years here in Montreal. So we have to make a choice. Do we rebuild the chapel? And can we do it the same way as before? Unfortunately, we didn't have the money to build the exact same chapel 1982 is also a big year for Notre-Dame, the year Notre-Dame got honored. We received the title Basilica. Basilica underlines the beauty, the past, and the architecture of the church. The title was given to us by John Paul II himself, which passed by the main church in 1984. So that completes our talk for today. If you have further questions.
Could you explain the three uses again?
Yes. Children, adults, elders. Path of life. Cross symbolizes that. Soul. Jesus, the faith. God the Son. And the wingspan of the earth upside down is the Holy Spirit. So the path of life through Holy Trinity, and you are surrounded by cleansed and freedom of life. Yes.
When you use this path,
Weddings, baptisms, daily masses, funerals. Daily.